All right, welcome back to the stream. I'm getting used to doing this. This is fun. Can't believe how much I've gotten done already just in a few days of streaming, so thank you for being here. Hopefully the music's not too loud. My son's gonna be home in about 10 or 15 minutes, so as usual, he walks in right when I'm starting the stream. In the past, I would let this prevent me from streaming at all, but, you know, no big deal. I'm just glad you guys are understanding of that, so. Let's see here. Where did we leave off? Oh yeah, we had our character in game with a brand new outfit. Yesterday, I guess I should catch you up. Yesterday, I didn't know how to do the modular stuff, but I stayed up all night doing it, and look, now we officially have our first outfit in the game. It's like a members-only jacket with a zipper and an undershirt, some jeans and shoes, but the shoes are kind of jacked up right now. I don't know what's wrong with them. I think it's my skeleton. Regardless, it's now working, and I even got the first female character into the game. Without swapping that out, I suppose I'll just show you a picture of it since I have it on Google Photos. Like I said, I paste all my work into Google Photos, so it's like a journal of what I've done, and that allows me to do devlogs and stuff too. So here's the first female character, just some shorts and a shirt. So yeah, lots to do. It looks kind of like trash, but it's all right, I suppose. That's not too bad. We can do better, but we're gonna get there. So anyway, I suppose today we'll create some more modular designs. Hey, welcome back. You missed my intro. I was fancy. But yeah, like I said, my son's gonna be home in about 10 minutes, so he'll obviously interrupt the stream to say hi to me, and then I'll just tell you guys that I'll be right back. But for now, let's show off the new custom characters. You saw it in Discord. We have a pair of shorts. Yeah, you missed it. But if you watch the stream replay, I'll have that in the Patreon section of the Discord. There's a super secret hidden section of Patreon where you can get access to it I drop a bunch of screenshots of my gameplay, of my development. I also drop a bunch of old concept artwork for Phase Story, Hometown Hero, and Fit Sword, and things like that. So anyway, right now we actually have custom characters. Finally set up the modularity, and that took all night. But once I cracked the case, everything is on the rip now. Like, I can literally just switch out whatever parts I want, and that makes it a lot easier for me to like mess with the characters and do what I want, and make fixes too, which is nice, instead of breaking my entire rig. So here we have the first female character in the game. My girlfriend wanted me to design it based on her, and she always wears like shorts and a pink shirt, so she wanted a pink shirt. Obviously, I have to fix the proportions a little bit. They're a little better than they were when I first started, but for now, we need to create some new outfits. Maybe get some textures going on the shirts and things like that to make them a little fancier. We need to fix the feet because the shoes are like messed up and like pointed upward. Yeah, just kind of take it easy today and enjoy the process, but here's the first look of the custom character in Hometown Hero. Like I was saying before, it's a members only jacket, like a half jacket or whatever. One of my favorite kinds. With an undershirt, some jeans, sneakers. Yeah. Anyway, that's the character. And actually, believe it or not, we actually have the animation blueprint working too. And so that should be working, but I'm going to change the run to more of like a Naruto style run. Right now, you can at least see that we have the character running around in the game. Jump isn't working right now. But that's pretty cool, right? And the run into combat animation, the character like stutter steps forward and gets in a fighting stance and pulls out the bokken. That isn't working right now. Even though it fires off, it doesn't show visually because I don't know why. So we're gonna look into that, but you'll see it happen here. Watch this. See? It slows down, but it doesn't show the animation. And actually that animation looks like it looks like this. So that's what we need to get to work as well. Pick some different music for you guys today. It's more taverny and relaxy instead of the Celtic stuff. I know that can get kind of annoying, but I like it. Got my water. I don't know if Discord, or excuse me, YouTube lets us do like you know how on Twitch you can do like hydrate and things and use. I don't think YouTube has any of that kind of stuff, but it does have polls and Q&A and stuff like that. So let's do a poll. Do you like the new character design? Yes or no? Then we can delete this extra one and start the poll. Sweet. So I just threw a poll up there. That's kind of neat. Nice. Thank you. All right, so the new character design, I think it's looking pretty slick too, except for this this idle stance. I actually animated that on my own, and it looks pretty good for like breathing. But it looks, something about it I just don't like. Maybe it's fine. And like I said, we need to fix the feet. Right now though, I don't like the idle stance, so in order to inspire myself, I'm going to go back to that combat stance right there. I built a custom trigger in the game. If you notice, I keep hitting, it says music on and off at the top left. And then that's because I got tired of the default song that I have in the game, because I hear it every time I test play. So now whenever I start the gameplay, I mute the music with 0. No, I used to use Mixamo. I stopped using Mixamo because I was really upset that I had to be dependent upon those animations. And then so I started using asset packs like animation asset packs. And so I'm using some of those now, but now that I have a fully modular character, I'm going to even stop relying on those as much as possible. Now, hear me out. I know that slows down the workflow, but guess what? This rig that I made, I used AutoRig Pro, so it's actually going to work with all the animations in Blender, in Unreal Engine 5, and also it's going to work with all of the animation packs that I buy, because I use retargeting inside of Unreal. So, with that being said, I'll still be creating my own handmade animations, because I have a bunch of things that I can't find on the... Hey, what's up? Monk, how you doing? There are a bunch of assets that I can't find that I want for animations, so I figured I have to like make them on my own now, right? And so I'm going to be using a mix of pre-bought animations and my own animations. So starting this next week, I'm going to have to get used to editing in the timeline editor for Blender. So, and I'm feeling pretty confident. I've done it before. Like I said, I did like the run animation and I did the idle breathing animation. So yeah, so that's our new custom character. We're obviously going to make more clothes and things like that based on the Pokemon Trainer Pinterest mood board that I showed you guys yesterday. But for today, new clothes, both male and female. We're going to fix these shoes because they're jacked up. Or we're going to try. I don't know if we're going to do so hot at it, but yeah. Looks like I got an error in the blueprint. Oh, it's just because I muted the music. That's fine. And then after we get this all set up, with the other animations working, like running into combat, which again looks like this, then we're going to set up all of these animations on the NPCs and the modularity as well. Because right now, I have the NPC here, That's the old one that I got rid of. Man, now that you guys convinced me to get my own handmade character back instead of this asset, I really hate the chibis compared to our character now. It looks so much greater, you know? So I do have the old NPC before I went to this, like this asset from a friend of mine. And so now we just need to like make, I need to remove some of this code for this dynamic material instance and set up code for dynamically setting the mesh head. Here, I'll show you. We have hair, we have eyes. You're going to be able to change the eye color in the future too. We have a face or a head. We have a torso. We have arms. We have legs, and we have shoes. And I might also need to split this into hands and arms, or even upper and lower arms and upper and lower legs, because we're going to have long and short sleeve. Right now, what we did was I modeled this female character with just a different material and some lines. So it's not a separate like piece. And that's probably how we'll do it for now on, which is fine, but I don't know. We'll see. We have sort of like a setup here now, so I'm gonna put weapons in Boken and backpacks over here. I'll put hair over here, or back here rather, and hair and hats. This will be shoes. We'll put shirts over here, pants over here. I imagine this modular asset pack will that I'm creating will just grow over time, and I'll find a better organization system. So how did I do it, you might be asking? Well, I tinkered around, watched a bunch of YouTube tutorials, and read a bunch of documentation, and I found out that you rig the character first, and then you split it into pieces, and then instead of doing like a weight transfer on a new piece that you create, well, any piece that you duplicate off of here and then start messing with, it actually has all the weights from the original model. And that's why the character moves perfectly when I put a new shirt or pants on them and stuff like that. So, and again, I disabled this the run animation for now. This idle stance just looks so much cooler. But yeah, so that's that. We're gonna close this NPC and this animation, and yeah, sure, the other NPC as well. We're gonna just work on the character for now. Eventually I'll do more environment art, but for now we're just gonna work on the character animations for combat after we get the modularity done, because I really want to get the combat up and running, because then I can invite you guys in to play the demo. I hate to say it, but I think the last time I messed with Patreon, which I just revamped it all, I did put the demo behind the Patreon because I wanted to try to find value for you guys. So for anyone who wanted to play the demo, it's probably a bad move, but I didn't want to just like give it away for free, because it's not that it's super valuable or anything, but I just want to like make sure I'm getting good feedback on the demo and from like the most committed people to like checking out the project and all that. So if it turns out to be a bad idea, I'll just drop the payment, but I'm trying to find ways to like feed my family and all that. So I guess don't hate the player, hate the game. I don't know, just trying to market and things like that. It's a whole separate thing, but let's get down to it. We have our Pinterest board. We have a bunch of cool trainers. We're going to do another male trainer today, and we're going to pick something for inspiration, and then we're going to try to design around that inspiration just to get the feel of a Pokemon trainer's clothing. And as I do this, I'm sure that it'll become something that I'm just really organic at and won't need the reference anymore. But you're always supposed to design with reference, right? So this long sleeve shirt, I have a short sleeve shirt right now. Maybe we go with like a long sleeve shirt. Something more like trainery, perhaps. And then I'm going to move out to things that fluff off the character, like vests and skirts. So it's just going to be a whole learning process, you know? This one right here is calling to me. It's like a really simple design that'll allow us to do As much as I hate doing it, some texture work as well, so I think that'll be important, and we'll put the symbol on his shirt. So, unless you guys see another one that you like. I really like this one here. Yeah, let's go with, maybe let's go with this one. Just kind of simple, a little different. We can try some different shoes and things too, instead of just the regular sneakers. And as I said, as we get started, bear with me because my son is about to burst through the door and and all that. So I'll put my reference on the other monitor, and then I'll get back in Blender here. So let's do that now. All right, cool. So we have this shirt for the female. We can drop that over there with this other guy's shirt. So look, we're building a collection, right? We have 2 shirts now. You'll notice that the female shirt, I did a basic one so that way I can duplicate it. Thank you for the emoji. So I can duplicate this and then stylize it, but I wanted to start with something simple at first. In fact, we should also... Oh, do we not have a male shirt anymore, like a simple one? I might have modeled over it. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. But I do have this chest piece I can duplicate over, and in fact, let's see here. Yeah, topology is the same too, so we should be good. Yeah, I'll just, that's preserved right there. I also cleaned up my Blender collections on the right side the best I could. So now let's go ahead and, I suppose we actually need to take this piece now, right? It's so weird seeing shorts on a, like, I never wear shorts in my life normally. That's funny. Is that perfectly on there? That's something I should be very cautious of, right? Oh yeah, it's not even perfectly on there. I should probably just use snapping. I don't know why I hate wearing shorts so much. Okay, I use snapping and it's perfect, so it's on there now. With the modularity, we're actually getting some color tone difference between the 2 different pieces, and I think that's okay, especially because all the clothes will hide that. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, but I don't care that much for this game. I'll learn it more as I go. And then I suppose let's take these female legs and slide them over here next to those other pants. And because we're going with more of like look at that, modular base mesh, gotta love it. 778, hey, thank you. You know what though, like YouTube doesn't show me real-time subscribes. That, I think it has a lot to do to like catch up with Twitch in terms of like streamer tools. But thank you, whoever subscribed. I think Monk or somebody who subscribed yesterday. Thank you so much. I wonder if the Streamlabs shows me. Yeah, I don't really know. I think this feed section will show me next time. But anyway, and you know what's funny? My son kept saying like, why is the character naked? I think I'm gonna have to put some pants on him real quick before he walks in the door. So let's change the material on the legs, and we're gonna go with our inspiration at first. That's like a blue color. So let's do a new material. Blue. Let's change it to do you see how it only like changed one piece when I applied the material? Well, if I hit Control L, I can link material, and that actually changes all of them. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Quick, on my video, it starts like 70 likes and then goes down to 30. LOL, quick. Oh no, if you signing directly. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Oh no, what? What did I miss? Oh. Yeah, that's totally right. He didn't notice, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I was almost there. I got his leg colored. All right, so let's try that again, yeah? Light blue. Where did the color go now? You know what I don't like? I don't like that it's like all these extra materials are on there. We have to fix that for sure. Dark blue.
Hey Dad, can I have my phone today?
I don't know where your phone's at, buddy. Plus, Mommy's gonna check it for any apps that you can't have because I didn't get a chance to yet.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know. You'll have to... Oh, it's in here.
It's probably dead.
Yeah, it is. You're gonna have to plug it in. There you go. Don't let him on there until you check it, okay?
I'm gonna charge it for him.
Okay, so we have dark blue. And we're gonna make that dark blue. And we're gonna take away the we're gonna take away the specular. Turn it up to 100% roughness at least. Not specular, the yeah, specular. No, we want some specular. Okay, we'll just turn it up to 100% roughness. Control L, we can say link materials. That didn't work. I think I have to be in edit mode. Nope. Well, that's stupid. Now I have to delete all these materials off of each piece. Why isn't it working? Dark blue probably your favorite color, honestly. Oh, really? Cool. I didn't know that. Wow, we gotta shape up this character's butt. Just saying. It's like... Especially if they're doing like... Oh, I have a blue there. That's weird. I had to do that for the female character because I wanted them to be like... Here's the thing. They're kids, right? So they don't need to be voluptuous or anything, but... because that'd be really awkward. But the idea is to make them seem like they're athletically fit because they're training with their bokken and stuff, so they at least have to have some shape to say, hey, these kids are like into fitness, they're sparring all the time, they're taking care of themselves, things like that. All right, so we got our blue pants. We're gonna go back to Pinterest and check that out. All right, so I'm gonna do like these stripes on the pants with the texture because I've always been afraid of doing textures and UV mapping. I know how to do it, I just hate it. So today we're gonna actually do it. And we're gonna see if we can make it look pretty cool. And the other reason is because I need to make that design on the shirt. And I'll just do that in Photoshop and then import it. And I suppose we'll also do that with like the black lines right here. And like the gray on the shirt arms and things like that. Not swole. I don't want them to be swole because that's also weird, right? But that's a cool idea about the karate training thing. I haven't seen most people use that. Use what? What, like the Karate Kid sort of approach? Like the kids are training and stuff? Yeah, that's really important for me. Like I said, Pokemon was my inspiration for this, but I always wondered, like, what would the game be like if it only focused on the trainer and their personal growth journey? And to me, all my games in my life are going to be focused on, like, how can we improve as people? How can we take care of ourselves better? How can we rest and reflect more instead of just always go, 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 go? I'm big into, like, journaling and things like that. This game's going to have a journal app that the characters use for their quests and everything as well. And yeah, so you have this thing called a barrier. Remember the blue bar? Your stamina, not stamina, but the barrier bar. If it breaks, then your hearts are exposed. Well, that also, it's based on, your barrier bar will grow or shrink based on your stats. And so we have stats for, like, things that, like, for example, in game, if you take care of yourself better, if you do lots of training, if you have good relationships with the characters and things like that, your bar could grow and you can have better strength and all that. So it really is going to be dependent upon how you play as a person. And that's kind of my goal, is to teach people, hey, you know, maybe kind of sort of use this escapism to, like, improve your own life and to think about these things, and to say, hey, maybe I need to go work out, this cool character does it, and maybe I can get into sword fighting or karate and whatever, you know, just for fun. I don't know. Especially as my son grows up, I want him to be, like, into those kinds of things too, because I never had that opportunity. So that's kind of where my head is at with all this. I think I need to go. I'm gonna leave the butt alone. It's bothering me because it's flat, but I'm going to actually go through all of the pants on a future stream and just do, like, I guess a butt pass. Where we fix the butt on all of the clothes. It'll be a whole thing. For now, though, let's go ahead and keep doing this. Now, because these are boy legs, we're gonna do, like, a pass on the calves and, like, make it look a little bit more like a calf coming out, just for this one. A ceremony, yeah. Yeah. We'll make a ceremony for sure. Oh, geez, what did I do? Oh, I missed one. What? What is going on with that vert? Whoa, weird. Let's look through it and then... I mean, we don't have to be fancy with it, right? We just want it to look kind of... Let's grab one set and then extrude that. There we go. Let's see what that looks like. Pro has vertex tumors. I hope not. Alright, at least he has some calves now. We won't get too crazy with it, right? Not for now. Oh, geez. Very sharp, though, because that's where the mesh splits. I wonder if there's a way to get rid of that, like, line that is caused by the mesh splitting. You know what I mean? So weird. Oh, man, it looks so noticeable. I suppose the texture will help, too. I think I need to pull these verts up, too, a little bit, so it doesn't seem so obvious. There we go. He looks like he's a Lego character. Alright, whatever. Thank you for the emoji. I like seeing those pop up. That's really fun. Let's put a white shirt on him. Actually, what's weird is that this is our first long sleeve shirt, okay? And so now, maybe I think we could do it without splitting this into hands and lower and upper arms too, because we'll just put the texture up to here on the UV map, you know? I think that'll be good. And this isn't even going to be a flat material, so technically... I just asked the Discord AI if Hometown Hero is a good game, and they said, honestly, it'd be pretty fun. I don't think the AI would know about Hometown Hero. Maybe it was the cutoff date was 2021, and I was tinkering with the idea back then, even though it was Oh, let me show you something before we add this shirt, okay? Because I made like this image, and this image was like I think it's on Patreon, and it shows like when I started the project, it was vastly different. And the reason why is because it was supposed to be like a first and second gen Pokemon sort of idea, like clone almost, if you will. And oh yeah, watch this. Look. It was turn-based. I was just blocking out like the town. I was using a tile set for the ground. I didn't know almost anything about Unreal Engine back then, and I've just come so far, and it's just really interesting to see how far it's come. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, so you know, I'm not messing around. This game is gonna release. I just want to make sure I do it to good quality. So, and the character was a lot different as well. Let's scroll through our little journal here, shall we? If you look at the first devlog, the game actually looked like let me see if I can find it. Yeah, like this. It's pretty funny, right? I love my concept sketches that I did for the game too, so that's something that I want to use at some point somewhere. Anyway, yeah, so it's come a long way, and you know, I'm excited to now get the combat working the way I want it to. I didn't know anything about action combat at the time, so I was doing turn-based because I thought it would help me overcome the barrier of releasing the game. So. But I wasn't very happy with it, so. Now the reason why is because while you did have like the Kairos magic abilities, and you could slap those into things like that, like turn-based abilities, kind of like in Pokemon games where you have 4 moves. Well, there was never any use for the Boken that you swing, and I was like, should I slot in random attacks like side slash, left slash, etc.? And I thought that'd be boring. So then I was like, there's no reason to make this turn-based. What am I doing? All right, let's do this. We're gonna try to be brave, and we're gonna say unwrap, smart UV project, 0.3 margin island. Okay. And then we're going to go to our UV editing tab. And here we have all of our UVs. I like going through old edits that I made. I'm not that good at it, but I improved in that when I get better, I will look through the edits I'm doing right now. Yep, and that's why I paste everything into Google Photos, because it's like a timeline of my progress, you know what I mean? And sometimes of my son, because that's like I take pictures with my phone, and then sometimes I'm signed into the work account, like the business account for the game studio, and they get saved there instead of my personal account. It's kind of funny. Now this is where I'm gonna have to change the seams, and so let's do that now. Let's go back into modeling mode, and let's change the seams up. Let's stop looking through the model. Go to hold on. Why is that not working? What is going on? I don't know why I can't select all the way around the edge loop. I'm excited about learning Blender. I've been following a course. Yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, ask me. I know it can be really, really confusing at times, especially when you're beginning. And I spent the last like 4 years learning everything, so the best I could. What is going on with this model? It's merged by distance. No verts, no extra verts at all. Okay, that's weird. Let's clear the seam. Oh, there's a sharp there too, okay. Let's clear the sharp as well. Okay. And now we're going to stop looking through the model, and we're going to try to get rid of the rest of these too. Well, I don't need to do it for the whole thing, just the shirt and the arms for now. And so a lot of these are in the right place, right? Like we just need to like extend where this seam goes. So we're gonna clear the seam. And if there's a sharp there as well. Okay, so that seam is gone. And now based on our Pinterest idea, it goes right up to the wrist. Maybe right here. I don't know why I can't select the edge loop though. That's kind of weird. Something's going on with that. Oh, weird. Why is this arm triangulated now too? Mesh. No, what was it? Face tries to quads. There we go. That was super strange. The other arm had the same issue the other day. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way up to... Oh, you like that? Pretty cool, right? Let's just go up to here, and we're gonna add a seam, mark seam, and we're gonna extend this mark the seam there. I suppose we should do it below as well. I don't know how this seam got here, but let's get rid of that. I know I could do things more efficiently, but I usually don't. Okay, so we have that now. Let's go ahead and select all the rest. And then we'll go back into edit mode. We got the seam working perfectly there. As before, we're gonna remove it from this entire area. And we're going to... Whoa, whoa, whoa. This arm's triangulated again? Oh, I know why. Because we took it from our other edges... No, face. I always forget where it's at. Tries to quads. There we go. That's like so awesome, that tool. Alright, let's do this. There's a sharp on there as well. Hold on. Clear sharp. Add our... Add it there. And here as well. Mark the seam. And then we're going to take the seam off of here, clear the seam. Did that work? That did not work. Or did it? I can't really tell. Nope. Weird. Clear the sharp as well. Okay, now it worked. Okay, so now we have our like little shirt design for the seams. And now if we unwrap it, well, for this one, we don't actually need the one around this way. So we're gonna clear that seam as well. And now we're golden. So if we unwrap it, we're gonna smart UV project. Go back into UV editing. Why does it look like that? Did I really separate it so much with the hands? Oh, we don't need the hands. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Let's choose only these parts. And then we're going to only select those for the UV unwrap. There we go. That'll work. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Now that's what we're going to unwrap. Look at that. And I think we can pack the islands too, so UV pack islands. I don't want the shirt to separate that much. I think I can stitch things too. Yeah, live UV sync is on. Maybe I shouldn't. I think there's a way to. This is pretty cool too, check this out. You actually have the ability to see in real time when you select in the UV where it's selecting on the character there, so. And that's obviously not the correct slot, so something's wrong there. This is the kind of stuff I hate. I think there's a way to select the island. If I go to shell mode, I think. L, yeah, L for linking, Shift L. L as well, okay. Yeah, something's wrong with the way it's unwrapping this. Not a fan. Do I have a mirror modifier on there? No, I don't. But I do use the mirror modifier, yes. I use it a lot. I used to be afraid of it because I was like, no, I'm gonna destroy half my work. It ended up to like being the best thing I could do for myself, so. Huh. I'm not sure why this, oh, you know why? I know exactly why. I think I know exactly why. Because I wasn't looking through the model when I drew over this. I think I was just getting one side of it. Maybe not. See, that's the arms there. That's the torso, front and back. Okay, now let's check. I got everything. My seams may just be in the wrong spot. Let's see, this should... Oh, I think I know what's wrong. I don't think I need the seams under the arm, because that's splitting... If I have a seam above and below the arm, it's splitting that off into two separate pieces instead of one that's unwrapped. And the same goes for the shirt, right? So we need... We probably just need one of these seams. So let's edit that real quick. So let's get rid of this one. Clear the seam. I'm gonna open up Blender and mess with my first 3D model with this in the background for inspiration. Yeah, please do. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, I'm serious. Okay, let's take it off of this arm too. Clear the seam. And now that should only unwrap the arm into one flat piece. Let's think through the shirt. If I have one-sided seam as well there, it should do the same. And so now maybe we don't even need to. I kind of feel like we need it on both sides. However, if we were to unwrap this model, this torso, it would lay it out flat, probably a little better with one-sided seam. I mean, we can try it. Let's give it a go. Okay. It looks so weird, only having those seams on it. This is not going to turn out as well as I hoped. All right. Man, that song was good. Very relaxing. Hopefully the rest is like that too. Maybe my island margin is too large. That's not what I wanted. 0.03. It's still doing it. Unwrap, maybe regular unwrap. There we go. So that actually worked better. This music hits different. It's better for streaming. Thank you. I'll keep this one then. Unless you guys have other ones you want to suggest that will work good for streaming. I know a lot of streamers are like really like excitable and things like that, but when you come to my stream, it's usually pretty chill. So hopefully that's okay. That's why I was worried about being boring. Okay. Are we happy with this or not? Let's find out. How come these... I'm not really sure why these sharps still exist. Let's get rid of them. Okay. So these... Where is this at? Okay, that's the arm too. Cool. I wonder why, let me actually create a playlist then, since you guys like it so much. New playlist. Stream music. Dev stream music. Cool, now we have a playlist. I don't... Okay, it's on repeat too, that's good, because I didn't want Linkin Park to start blasting. Alright. And so, like I said, this is the part I really hate about all of this, so bear with me. I haven't done UVs in a while, so figuring out where to split it and such is going to be really important. I feel pretty good about it splitting this this shirt, this torso piece, only on one side so it's not in two pieces, but you know what I want to do? Oh, I wonder if I can paint the texture directly on the model instead of going in Photoshop. That might be a bad idea, but I've always preferred it to like texturing and UVing, you know what I mean? It might not turn out very well, but I do need to explore sculpting as well, so I have some experience, but not a lot. But yeah. Let's see here. And then we have the arms. Okay, so these are the forearms and those are the upper arms. I don't want those to be separate pieces, but for some reason it's doing that. Well, that's interesting. I think there's the ability to weld these together.
Dad, we just had an Amber Alert.
Buddy, can you just tap me first next time? Yeah, he got a...
Come on.
You alright? Okay. They got an Amber Alert on the phone as well, so that's why I paused the mic. Hey buddy, go to mommy. Knife topology tool, fill, subdivide. Yeah. It's really sad. Normally it's a family dispute between the mom and the dad, and then, you know, hopefully the kids are back home safe within a day or two. It always happens around here a lot, actually. Okay, where were we? If I mark a seam here, it's supposed to separate, but I didn't mark a seam here and it's separating. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Because we have separate pieces. We should conjoin these for this little experiment of ours. Okay, now this actually should allow us to get a more consistent piece. Oh, I'm not looking through the model. That's something to be careful of. If you're only like selecting one side of the model. I do that all the time and then regret it later. I should also probably start working with a larger brush, but... Alright. Okay, now let's try. There we go, we got it. I think that's... Oh, it's still upper and lower arms. It's more consistent though. Let's do the Smart UV Project. Ew, I don't like that. Let's stick with a regular unwrap. Now, why is it separating the neck part too? Oh, I have a seam on there. You know what? Maybe I don't need a seam there. I probably also don't need a seam here. Okay, I'm learning. This whole unwrapping thing takes a lot of practice. Okay. How about we clear the seams there. We put this one back under the shirts. I'm fine if the shirt is... Yeah, maybe it's okay if it's split front and back. I don't think I'll do designs on the side as often. So let's mark the seam there again. And then we're going to take the seam off of the top of the shirt. If we can. I can't loop select for some reason. That's annoying. Technically we need some of the seam there. Because we have it going up the... There are many ways to do this, essentially. And, you know, and that's okay, so... Let's try again. Some of the tones in this song remind me of Final Fantasy X for some reason. It's still separating the arms. What on earth is going on? I don't get it. Upper arm, lower arm. Why would it do that? They're one model now. Oh, I didn't... Why didn't I take the seam off of there? I thought for sure I did. That's probably what's the problem is. Probably not. Oh, it's still there. I did take it off, but it's still there. Why? What is going on? Once I get in the habit of this, it's gonna work a lot easier. It'll be a lot quicker. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta deal with something here. Bear with me. Okay. All right. I could just go with the UVs how they are. It's a simple design, but I really wanted to make sure I nailed the process here. So, but again, I don't know why it's like I'm gonna separate it by loose parts and then remove the seams. That's probably what's going on. Yep, that's exactly what was happening. Clear the seam and then rejoin these parts. I'm a genius. Okay, and now, given that, we should probably do the under the arm seam so that we have a front and back part of the shirt only. And then maybe we leave it on the top. We let it split the entire. Entire thing here. Mark seam, and then we'll just let it do the bottom as well. I need to start excluding these hands, though, to be honest. It's getting to be kind of a pain just to brush over the whole thing instead of just selecting it all at once. Just to avoid the hands, you know? I could separate them, but... And maybe I should, right? Since it's per piece of clothing, I can do it dynamically, so... It's probably not that big of a deal. The problem is that I think we're going to be designing this shirt based on something that wasn't rigged, so we might have to... That's going to be a problem. Alright, it's still acting stupid. Why? I knew it. Dang it. And yeah, I think we have a modifier when I didn't think we did. Why? Okay. So I might have to re-rig this guy in order to get the base mesh back because I screwed that up. It should still work with the other things that I made if I rig it the same way. So maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'll do that now. Ah, what a pain. I really should have preserved that. I thought I had a preserved mesh. Pretty sure I do. Modular mail, face cards, backpacks, spoken, feet, headwear, torsos, old stuff. That's the base mesh. There's the preserved one, but that's only feet, legs, head. Unhide the face card. Whatever that is. Shoes. Original shirt. Dang it. That's a pain. So I have the original shirt here, but it's not the original shirt now because I styled it. Lovely. And so if I re-rig this, I don't know if the old stuff that I made is going to work with it, but it should. It's got the same weights on it. Might be asking for trouble by doing that. Okay, let's do this. Let's separate by loose parts. And then let's delete that. Clear location on this shirt. Okay, so we got the original. Why aren't the arms moving? Oh my lord, what is happening with that shirt? Oh, that's not good. Oh no, what is going on? Everything with the same weights is tied to it is moving. Oh, that's very bad. Maybe that's why people hide it and they only export the one, which is what I'm doing, but... Great. Maybe each time I create a new modular piece, I'll re-rig so that they have separate weights, but they're still... No. Man, that's a pain. might have to do a weight transfer. That really upsets me. Let me think through this for a minute. I'm gonna get some water. Okay, I'm back. So let me see here. We have an issue where the weights are the same on several pieces and it's like jacking everything up, so that's like really, really bad. Let me actually see what happens if I take this shirt and put it back where it was and put the other one on. If that's going to work. Okay, so whatever shirt is on him works, but now these arms aren't working. What did I do with the arms last time? Where are they? Why aren't they moving and grooving with the rest of this? I might have destroyed the weights when I merged those pieces. Let's see. If I redo the rig, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just like put what I want on him, rig it up, and then export it. I mean, Auto Rig Pro is really quick. Trying to do this whole thing where I'm like transferring the weights, it might be unnecessary, especially if the rig is going to be the same every time. Maybe it'll play nice with Unreal just fine, I suppose. So yeah, let's do that. Definitely not happy about this this whole thing. So I don't have a white material. Let's make one now. Alright, so we got our white shirt. We're doing it lazy right now, just so we can see if the rig works when we put it back in Unreal, or if it's going to cause us any issues. And then we'll worry about the UVing and stuff after that. So let's just export this right now. Now here's the issue. We have separate arms in Unreal. And so I suppose what I need to do is export the arms again. I go up to there. And so technically these new arm exports are going to have like some white on them to match up with the edges of the shirt here. I think that's where it's supposed to be. Let's try it out. I think that's exactly where they're at. Separate by selection. There we go. I think I need to rig it before I separate it. We'll see. Trial and error. I wonder if there's a way to delete the rig without really screwing things up. Probably not. Did I do it? There it is. Okay, I knew there was a bunch of stuff there. Rig gone, I believe. Okay. Yeah, this outfit looks stupid. Yeah. Yeah, I did that on purpose though. Yeah, this outfit looks terrible. Obviously, we're not gonna keep this outfit. There's an issue where like all the weights from this character's new shirt, when I posed it, all the other items in the scene were stretching, and I don't know, I kind of just want everything to have its own weights. And modular characters in here won't be too hard because, well, this might cause an issue to where like different pants and shirts don't line up in engine if I use different rigs for everything, for each piece. I don't know. Let's try this. Might regret it. Wait, I can't do it? Where is it? When you edit one, it changes the others. Yeah, no, when I pose the character, then all the verts from the other pieces that I created go everywhere like crazy because they're in a different location in the editor and they're using the same weights. But yeah, we're just gonna see what happens if I use different rigs. If that doesn't work, I'll go back to what I was doing before and just suck it up and just figure it out. But the cleaner I can make this, the better I feel about it, you know? And by the way, you see this Auto Rig Pro? This is what I use instead of Mixamo. If you separate it, I think it changes the weights, but I don't know. I'll try that next time. I'm doing a new rig first, but yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, and now let's match to rig. And then we'll skin it or bind it. See if it works. Yeah, so this character works fine. Okay. Yep. Clear all the transforms. And now we're going to export the shirt and the arms and see if it causes problems with the other weights that are on the character right now in engine. And if not, then I'll just do this way from now on. So now let's separate by loose parts, and then we'll choose the shirt only with these 3 pieces and the rig. Let's actually no, not for everything. Okay, let's do it. Export AutoRig Pro export. Long sleeve shirt. Trainer shirt. And then we'll choose the arms in the rig. And then export that as well. Long sleeve trainer shirt arms. I need to think of a better naming convention for all of these files. So, okay, let's import it. See what happens, shall we? Let's add a new folder for torsos. We'll add this one in there, and this one too. And then we'll add a folder for arms. We'll do the rest later. Let's import those new arms. Skeletal mesh, skeleton, player. Everything else can stay the same. And now let's import the other torso the same exact way. Choose the player skeleton. Let's try it out. I'm nervous. It worked. Before I get too excited, let me try the shirt now. I think it worked. Let's make that white, and now let's also make the material for the sleeves white. It worked. Oh no, it didn't work all the way. I knew it was going to be a problem. Look at the shoulders. Dang it. I hate this. Now I'm going to have to go back and use the go back to the issue where there was like a weird mess up with all of the rigs. So let's undo all that. Oh, that's weird. It's like not bound together. Very strange. Hope I have unlimited undos enabled. Let me do a little research before I choose a new route. Blender, modular, character, pieces, share weights. That's what it's supposed to, but yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have worried about it. Yeah. It's as many undos as I get. Dang it. Okay. Trying to think of the best approach here. I can't believe this whole thing started because I destroyed the base mesh for the shirt. See if I can close Blender and reopen it to get my original file back. The problem is I don't actually have a backup of that file saved, and you're supposed to save iteratively in your Blender files. All I have is it's saved to Google Drive, which is cloud streamed to my... Oh man, that sucks. What is it doing now? Dang it. I might have to start over with those few pieces I made and just suck it up. That sucks. I think that's the only solution. It's really annoying. Yeah, I ran into an issue where I reused the characters. This pink shirt over here is the original torso from that has the weight paint on it. And then I moved this one in from this model over here, which was my like saved mesh, and it didn't have any weights on it. And so like, obviously I can't use that because it doesn't like pose with the character. And now, so if I re-rigged it, which I did, then it causes an issue in the engine to where it's using different weights for the different modular pieces, and it's not connected. So to be honest though, this torso and the arms are using the same thing, so maybe I try again, but make sure they're one piece. I'm pretty sure they were though. Is it because there's a seam? Well, that's annoying. I can try to remove the seam and then see if it like animates as one thing or not. But the head is a separate piece, and that seemed to be fine before. Let's check. No, that's separate too. Maybe it will be fine. Oh, someone unsubbed? I don't know. I don't really pay attention, but probably someone who thinks my stream sucks. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my devlogs, you know, definitely check those out. And keep in mind too that YouTube isn't really a place people normally stream game dev, so I'm trying to challenge norms of Twitch. I have an idea of who unsubbed though. Can't say. Someone I know, of course, but... Okay, let's merge all of this together. How about we just give him black pants, and then we just merge all this together. Ah, there's a mirror modifier on the head. Because I did the undo. Okay, so we got our model now. And we're going to try to delete this one. And you know, the nice thing too is that like re-rigging costs us like no time at all almost. Because of AutoRig Pro, so. Hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping in the stream. Let's see here. So let's get rid of that rig. Again. Luckily, it's pretty easy to get rid of. You just delete all the parts, make sure they're all gone. I think that's it. Okay, let's try this. This time we're actually going to see if these pieces work well with the pieces from the other rig, and if that's true, then I'll just do a new rig every time I want to do a new piece of clothing, since it only takes like 0 seconds to do. Just doing some sketching for your yearly D&D campaign. How you be? I'd be good. Be pretty good.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, I need to just take a minute here and do something for work. I've been having some issues with the website, so I just gotta check. They're asking me to check real quick. So I gotta get this thing done. Bear with me. Nope. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's rig it, see what happens, see if we regret it, deal with the regret, and then move forward. It's one of those days with this this rigging process, so it can be kind of a pain.
Hi.
Kristen says hi to the stream.
Who's in there? How many?
A couple people hanging out.
Oh. Did you show him my character? I'm very proud of it.
I did, yeah. I showed it on stream.
Cool.
Sorry, not good enough. Retribution, vengeance, cookies. Yeah, basically. Okay. Wrists. Let's move those from the side view as well, so we don't regret that later. And now let's do the rest. Okay. Now we're gonna match it to the rig. And then we're gonna bind it. Alright, cool. Now let's try the pose. Alright, so it's working. Looks a little janky, but... oh no, it's not. What is going on? That torso is not connected. It is connected. Then why is it still separate pieces? You remember rigging a model when you went to ITT? I put a rig on top of the hand and thought, this is right on top of the hand. Turns out it didn't even seem like it was in the same dimension. Yeah, it's different when you look in a 3D space. So before, when I rigged this, I didn't have any issues with it like separating, you know what I mean? And now for some reason it's all separating. What is going on? I did join all the pieces before I did this, and now it's separating entirely. And all these pieces are fresh created for this rig. Even the neck is separating. This didn't happen before. I thought it was because I had seams on it, but... let's think here. These are all one piece, like they're completely joined. Oh, 113 verts. Okay, had to remove them by distance. So yeah. Now it works. Okay, so I guess I just have to remember to remove by distance because that's gonna... make sure that the mesh is joined properly, even if it looks a little weird. Oh, that looks terrible. What on earth? Oh, that's because these aren't lined up. So that is gonna matter, even though I didn't want it to. Merge it last. Probably a terrible idea. Why does it look so stupid? I guess that's why I need to put a shirt over it. I think I need to revisit the topology on the back as well. This is such a pain. Oh, there's a hole there too? Oh no, that's just a weird vert. So strange. I'm gonna have to put a night's worth of work in for the topology, because clearly we're having issues due to the topology of the modular pieces not having the same amount of well, they have the same amount of edge loops, but they're not lined up very well. I think I might buy that quad remesher. That might help me a lot. That way I don't have to worry about this crap. This is such a pain. Yeah, it just looks stupid. At least we figured out why it was separating, right? So. And now if you look, like the pants look different now because when it's not posed. What I really want to see is whether or not this one is going to work with all the pieces already imported. So let's go ahead and do that now. Oh wait, why is the neck still separated? Oh, it's not? It looked like it from a distance. Weird. There's no separation there. I think it's just Blender acting weird. Yeah, it's not there when I zoom in. All right, cool. So let's do separate by loose parts again. And then we're going to just separate the actually, we need the shirt section. I separated by loose parts, but for some reason the head is still... Oh, I merged them, so they're not separate now. So it seems like the only way to do this is to A, make a model and rig it, and then separate it into pieces, and then use those pieces as duplicates to make new clothing, which is what everyone does. Or B, create pieces, bring them over into one character, rig it, and then connect all the pieces or remove the vertices by distance so that it's one mesh. And then we don't even know if it's going to play nice with what we already have in Engine. And so if that's not the case, then we have to do the first option forever, which is highly inconvenient and stupid in my opinion. But we're gonna have to do it if that's what everyone does and if that's what works. This whole character creation process is so daunting. Separate by selection. Now we have our separate arms. Oh no, we don't, because that's all part of that now. Let's grab those. You got this, brother. Thank you. Now let's separate the arms by selection. Okay, now we can export these arms and see if they play nice with another shirt. Let's try that first. Export, AutoRig Pro. Bare arms male. Bare torso male. All experimental, sadly. Choose the player again. And then let's try this torso with different arms, maybe. Okay, that works well. So we got our white shirt now, except down here it looks weird because we have different shaped shirt at the bottom, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's try these bare arms. Oh, I didn't import those yet. Arms, import bare arms, and we'll choose the player's skeletal mesh again. It worked, but let's choose a different shirt now and see if it looks good. Please work. It worked flawlessly, except the shirt is coming off the skin a little bit because I chose a smaller, or I chose the cutoff point to be different. Guys, I think it worked. If I rig, if I put the pieces like in there and then like rig it, and then because I have AutoRig Pro, this might actually be better for me than trying to take an already rigged piece of content like the shirt and then morph it into a different shirt, you know what I mean? Because that's annoying. I mean, I could do that as much as I want, but if I mess it up or fail to preserve a base mesh, then maybe it's okay, right? Like, so long as I line up where it cuts off and everything. So I don't know why it looks like that, but we got our bare arms now. We already had those. Let's try the other pair of arms. The long sleeve shirt arms. Sweet. So now he's got like a long sleeve undershirt that's white. And that's modular now. So let's drop it in. See the character. Aside from that little separation. Oh, those are a different color. Why? Oh, I didn't choose the color. It was just by default. It was like white in there. There we go. Modular undershirt. Looking pretty good. It doesn't look separated in the game like it is in the engine. Oh, that material helped it touch. Perfect. Very cool. So now let's change the undershirt to a different color, just for fun. Let's try green. And we'll change this to... Haha. There you go, you gotta... Let's make it a black jacket with white zippers and stuff. Maybe, just for fun. Hey, look at that. And now let's change the shoes to green shoes. Heyo. Check it out. Our boy looks sick. Totally different look. Totally different with just a swap of a few materials. I really don't want to do texturing to put logos and stuff, but that might be best, especially because I'm going to let the player put different like skins on their Boken, like sponsor stickers and things like that on the foam sword. I gotta fix up the face a little bit too, and the eyes. I really need to fix those shoes. They look terrible. I don't know why they're jacked up like that, but yeah, this new character already has multiple looks because of the modularity. I'm so glad I moved away from those stupid chibis. They look terrible. Jeez. Alright. Okay, so we got almost nothing done as usual. Let's go ahead and see if we can... Let's, I guess we should create, like, that texture now, right? Like... And now that we know what the issue was, we can create the texture without any problems. It was the extroverts. And so now we're going to take the white shirt idea and use our Pinterest board for inspiration for like the design that we're going to create. Weird. These are one piece. Why are they separate pieces when they're not separate pieces? Okay, there we go. And now we can keep our selection. Merge by distance, 16 verts. And now we can unwrap that part. Check our UV unwrap. Oh, that looks terrible. No, it looks good actually. It's just, oh, that's perfect. Actually, that's perfect. Okay. The only problem is the other like things on there, right? Like the. What's weird is that this is a separate piece now, so I didn't separate it yet. Separate by selection. And now UV unwrap. There we go. It's beautiful. Well, almost. There we go. Now it's beautiful. This is exactly what we came here for. So let's make that the size of the document, and we can move it up. Oh, the only issue is that we should probably... Now I see why people wanted to have, like, things around the arms for seams, you know? I don't know why I can't edge loop this, but that's okay, we can still do it. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with the arms being separate, and that's okay, because now we can like design the shirt properly, you know? And so we have that's the back of the shirt. Let's check our Pinterest idea. We're gonna have some things on the arms, but let's worry about like the front of the shirt, like putting a logo on there, okay? So let's take this piece and rotate that as well. And we're going to move it over here. We're going to move the arms down here. We can even rotate this one so that it matches. Or we can try to rotate it. It's acting weird. There we go. Okay. And now I need to remember how to... Oh, we just import the thing there. Okay, very cool. So let's create a texture. Now, normally it's better to like export your UV shells and put them in Photoshop. But in this case, we know that we just want a logo with like a white shirt. Well, I do want those black lines from the reference image too. But... Oh, what happened? Hey. No, not yet. Soon. Love you.
How much viewers you got?
Mwah. Don't worry about it. It's not about viewers, it's about people hanging out and having fun. So, which I appreciate everyone being here.
Oh, monkey gaming again.
Uh-huh. Monkey. You mean monk. I think it's monk.
I think it's supposed to be a little short version of the monkey.
Oh yeah?
Uh-huh. That's the fancy.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Look, a wild little appeared. Yep, that's my boy. Say hi. Wave up.
Hello.
It's up here.
Hello.
Laura.
Hey, Daddy, can we go on Pokemon Showdown?
No, you can't go on Showdown.
Why not?
Yeah, we're not talking about it right now either. Go see mommy. I'll finish the stream soon, okay? Then
Oh
we can
wait,
spend time together.
that's actually a Pokemon quote.
I know, that's why you said it.
That's hilarious. Ooh, 34 views.
Okay, go on. Love you. I'll be with you soon, okay?
You gonna play Pokemon?
Not Showdown. Showdown has chat with real people.
No, I meant something else.
You need to monitor him because if he gets in the campfire, okay?
I thought he couldn't go in.
He can from within the thing. Guys, I'm streaming. He can go into campfire from within the Pokemon Go app on the top right. So he still needs to be monitored. Sorry, guys. Okay. So we have our shells now, and whoa, wrong thing. Now I know why they separated it at the bottom. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Let's just rotate the whole thing. That's totally fine. And now we can do our little logo or whatever. So now let's do... maybe 500 by 500? I don't really know. Oh no, it needs to be like, I think maybe this size. And then we're going to close out that and go to Google Drive, probably. I think I have a cool logo I want to slap on there. You like the stream music too? Okay, let's take... You know, I could have sworn I had this logo separated out. This logo that I want to slap on the shirt. It'll be symbolic of my journey. Yeah, I can't find it right now. Let's Let's just throw the Fae Story logo on there. Maybe I'll put merch out to match what the character's wearing in the game. That'd be cool. Okay, so marketing. Logos, Fae Story. Yeah, let's let the character wear this. That'll be kind of cool, just for funsies. Don't want to be too serious, right? Well, obviously I might not release it with that in the full game, but export this just to the downloads folder for now should be good. And let's see if we could drop it in here. If I can remember how to. UV, let's see here. Oh yeah, export UV layout. Maybe I will do it that way. Torso.33.png. I think it's in the cloud actually. Assets, models, characters. Hometown hero character. There it is. Okay, that's our UV layout. And so if we bring our logo in, we can actually make this even simpler by using the UVs. This is going to wrap around the side of the body though, unless I make it super small. And I don't even know which one's the front and the back, so... That's the back of the character, so the one on the right is the front of the character. This is going to be trial and error for sure. Export as that same file. Oh, it is in Drive. Okay. Now, how do I re-import this? Open image. Oh, okay. Maybe I should have just done that. Okay. And then I think I need to... I think there's a way to live view this. Let's do...
Hey.
I think there's a way to use like just an image. Base color, click here, yeah, so then we go to image texture, there it is. Open. There we go, look at that guys. He's got a shirt on. Although I should probably put like the white color in the background, so let's do that real quick. Oops, let's make sure... I think I need that shirt to be on a different layer, so let's do this. Let's erase. Wait. Let's make this simpler on ourselves. So that'll be the UV shells. We can embed those right here. And that's what that's going to allow us to do is have them on a separate layer.
Aiden, stop it.
Well, that stinks. It looks like I overwrote that.
Aiden?
Buddy, don't be disruptive, okay? Okay, and then we can place the logo here on the new layer just to keep it separated. I think I did the right size too. That was a pretty good guess. In the right slot as well, like the spot. We can hide the shell, and then we can export this. T_they've drawn shirt. And now if we import it again, look at that. There we go. Looks pretty cool. Kind of blurry, but I wonder why. Because it's smaller, right?
All of us. What?
And now we can export this.
There's gonna be a chicken cutlet.
Oh, you know what? We don't have to do it on the model. We can actually go back into here and then choose that as the design. So let's choose the white shirt.
Nice. You have a chicken cutlet with fries though?
Long sleeve trainer shirt. Okay.
You said chicken cutlet was
Oh, the arms are separated again. What is going on? And then we can go back into our materials. Or textures, rather. Import that shirt design. Create a material out of it, of course.
Don't run.
And now we can slap it on the shirt, so... Oh, it's just loading. Okay, it's not showing it all. The UVs are correct, but maybe not for that exported shirt. So let's re-export that shirt. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. I'm actually going to wrap it up here soon because we got dinner soon. I'm going to have some family time, so. All right, so we got our UVs proper, so now let's export this again. And then re-import it. Okay, I'm obviously gonna have to spend some time with this off stream. Dang it. Because I designed this one to... Yeah, so for a long sleeve shirt, I'm gonna have to split the long sleeve part onto the arm piece instead of having a separate arm piece. Okay. And if I think about modularity in the future, like for the random NPC generator, I'm not going to want an upper and lower forearm because if it randomizes different pieces, that's not going to be good. And so maybe I'll make some rules like these pieces can only go with those pieces, etc. So okay. Well, I was really hoping to see the shirt on the character in the game right now, but I think I mean, the UVs are correct, so I'm not sure. Maybe I need to scale the material. Let's try that. Texture coordinate. See, because the texture most certainly has, or the material most certainly has the logo on it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess with the textures and the materials later, because this is not showing up. This logo is not showing up anywhere on the character, so that means that even though I did the proper UVs, at least we got another modular piece in the in Blender, right? So we figured out textures and we figured out the UV mapping, so that's progress. All right, guys, I'm gonna get some dinner. Thank you for stopping by and hanging out, even though I got stuck a bunch. Gonna call it here. So yeah, all right, take it easy. See you tomorrow, probably. Tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday. Yeah, I should be able to stream tomorrow. All right, cool. Have a good night, everyone.